Pep, pep, pep. Hello, everyone. We'll be starting in a little bit. Oh my god, I forgot. I keep forgetting to tweet. We'll start soon. It's bear time. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. We'll actually chat for a little bit first before we get into any art making. Because from what I realized, there's a lot of streams happening right now. So, I was actually watching a little bit of Big Ham stream earlier. And I was like, oh man, it's so poppin' tonight. It's so poppin'. So, we'll just chill while I go look for some music to play. Oh, of course, when I when I go on YouTube, the first thing I see is, was it false ID? Will you watch erotic VTubers? Oh, loud, so loud. Also, let me look at my level. Oh, my levels are going into the red. Okay, let me lower it a teensy weensy bit. So how about? Okay, that seems fine. That seems fine. So hello everyone, I'm BIBINGKUB Bear, artist, historian, art historian, and today I'm hoping to make some art together, but there's a lot I'm a little nervous about. So we'll see how it works out, if it ends up going through at all. I do have a backup plan, but my plan for today is to make art using Google Slides, which, you know, if you've never heard of that, or well, for sure people have heard of Google Slides, but if you've never heard of making art on Google Slides, it is possible. I've done it before. I've kind of taught a class on it before, or rather I used it as an activity for an online class during the pandemic one time. So it is possible, and the results look really nice. But I'm just nervous about a couple of things, such as actually the music might be a bit loud, so let me put that down a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'm nervous about like if people might copy the link and like not follow directions. It's not just about following directions. I'm trying to be cheeky here when I say that, like, it's the same fears that you have with like teaching during the pandemic of like, what if someone shares the Zoom link and what is it, Zoom bombs, you know, and does like less than pleasant things, like put no words and say no things and just be problematic, which I don't think that'll happen, you know. I don't think that'll happen, but I don't know, it's the anxiety in me, right? It's just like, what if someone, and it's not any of chat, it's not any of the folks in the community, of course, that I'm afraid will be doing this. I mean, it's like strangers, you know, people that might not have good intentions, like well, you know, like the Zoom bombing thing. So like I'm afraid that like if I post the link to the Google Slides I'm gonna be using, then they'll pop in, because it's set to like anyone that can edit, and anyone that can access it can edit it. Hi Matthew, hello. I'm talking about what we're gonna be doing today, but my anxieties around it. So we'll see what happens with it. I do have a yeah, howdy to the two bears, exactly. But yeah, I was saying that I want to make art together with y'all through Google Slides. But I kept on thinking of like how I'm gonna get you guys to access the slides, because I could just put the link in the chat, end of story. But I think my main fear is like people, strangers, randos coming in and like doing some less than pleasant things. So that's why I'm gonna stall for time a little bit. I'm gonna wait for folks to come on in, and then like maybe we can discuss some contingency plans. Like, you know, oh my gosh, there's spammers or bad people, which I don't think is gonna actually happen. You know, like I think I'm just gonna, you know, one idea is I could just like whisper, you know, the Twitch whisper, a Twitchper, if you will. That sounds like a not a good word, but that I could just send you guys the links through that. Like, if you guys just let me know that you want to join in, I'll send it to you through Twitch Whisper. But now this is making me think that maybe I should just start a Discord at this point, right? Because then all of these problems can be avoided if I just start a server. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's what I noticed too, Matthew. This time slot is super packed, and I don't usually stream on Wednesdays, but I wanted to try it out. I didn't go to the office today, but yeah, I know that. Oh my god, that's right, Milky is streaming. I just like sent her something on her Discord. And Big Ham. I was watching Big Ham earlier. But yeah, now I'm like, should I just make a Discord server? Like, you know, it'll be nice and cozy, right? Like. And that way, like, y'all can know, like, whenever I start my, oh, and Lando, yeah. But Lando and Ham are collabing right now. Yeah, I could, like, send the link through there. People that I trust can just access it, you know? We don't have to worry about, like, random people. Well, I'm not scared of, like, random people, like, if they join the Discord. I guess I'm just scared of, like, random people on Twitch, you know, that are like, who's this dumb, stupid PNG bear? I'm gonna ruin her life. I'm gonna draw penises and swastikas like all over. The penises wouldn't be so bad, but the swastikas, yeah, especially if they're like, oh my god, did I ever tell you guys this story? I'll share a little bit of story time. Unbearable people, exactly, Matthew, exactly. So I mentioned before, I work in arts education, and one time we were teaching this student, one of our projects in the past was to just give kids clay and have them make whatever they want as long as it relates to the topic that we teach. And that can be, depending on the class, it could be either ancient Egypt or it could be ancient like Mesoamerica, you know, like Aztec, Inca type stuff. So for one class, we give the kids clay, we let them have at it. And these are 7th graders, by the way, 6th or 7th graders. And for those outside of Freedom's lands, that is, what is that, like 11, 12-year-old preteens, essentially. You give them the clay, and one kid starts straight up drawing a swastika. He straight up just starts drawing, or just using clay to like mold a swastika. And then me and my co-teacher, we like go up to him, we see what he's doing, we're like, excuse me, what are you doing? Hello, Mayshark, hello. Sorry you had to enter right when I was telling this kind of story, but yeah, we asked him like, what are you doing there, buddy? And he's like, oh, it's 2 snakes. Yeah, it's 2 snakes that they're crossed over each other. It's like, come on, kid, you know exactly what you're doing. And then like we tell him like, okay, you have to change it. Like, there's no way we're gonna let you, you know, walk out of class with that, you know. And he starts kind of like huffing and puffing, like giving this whole thing of like, okay, but I'm following. It's like the, you know, like the thing that kids do, like, I'm not touching you, like it's that kind of thing where it's like, I'm following the theme, you know, like in Aztec society they like worship snakes and stuff. And I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Like, kid trying to get Twitch banned from class. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's trying to like explain himself and be like, no, I swear it's just 2 snakes. Yeah, like, sure. We're like, no, you have to change it. Like, you know exactly what that symbol is. And like, you know, that's another like technique of like kids that want to get their way, is the whole like, okay, well, can you tell me what it is? I don't know why it's so offensive. Tell me why it's so offensive. Like, and the thing is, like, one of my co-teachers, like, you know, she's Jewish, and she's very much in touch with her culture and her heritage, and she was like ready to go off. She was like ready. She was like, oh, you want to know why it's an offensive symbol? But in the end, the kid did like end up changing it, but he definitely like didn't seem like, oh yeah, I'll change it, sure, teacher. Instead it was like, oh, fine. Like, It's like, ah, God, you little punk. Like, you know exactly what you're doing. Mind break the child with images of atrocity. Oh my God, that would be like, he asked for it. I mean, like, that's like one of those things is like, yeah, if you only saw like the atrocities of like what is associated with that symbol. And then like kind of related to that, I was researching like what schools to work with for our work. For our project, you know, like which schools we can visit and stuff. And I remember going to reading up on one school and looking at the at least he did it safely in the classroom, in the streets, good luck. Yeah, exactly. Kid is old enough to be on the internet. Yeah, this was a couple of years ago too, so he's probably a high schooler by now, if not graduated. I was looking at other schools too, and kind of related to the swastika symbolism and stuff was have you guys ever looked at the Google reviews for a place? I'm sure not a lot of people look at the Google reviews for a school, but I do so just to like make sure that we're entering a good place, you know, like a safe spot. He did not count on teachers having been the trenches of early 2000s internet. Yeah, for real. Do not speak the dark magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. Like, and by safely I mean no one jumped in. Yeah, no, exactly. Okay, in high school, like, I remember in high school there were kids that tried to be that edgy, right? The heck, a link? Yeah, if there's an asterisk, it means that it's a link. And I haven't disabled that yet, but yeah, unfortunately you can't share links, even if it's like mistaken for a link. Sorry about that. But yeah. No, you're good. Oh yeah, it's probably like by mistake. When you accidentally forget the space in front of a period, it'll read it as a link. Yeah. Yeah, I remember in high school, a kid was trying to be edgy and drew a swastika, and like no one was taking that great, or like no one was letting him get away with it. So you get a good mix, you know, among middle and high school kids. But to go back to my story, I looked at the Google reviews, and one of the reviews was like, "This is a terrible school because they accused my son of drawing swastikas." A completely unrelated school, completely unrelated to the first story that I gave, but it was funny because this review was like, "My kid was not drawing swastikas. If this school knew anything, they would know that swastikas are actually a Buddhist symbol of peace, and my kid was just trying to draw those symbols." And it's another one of those, like, oh come on, bro. like it does depend on the context. Yes, swastikas, like, especially like depending on the orientation of it, they are like a Buddhist symbol. That's why if you go to Japan and like and you go on like Google Maps, their temples are marked with the swastikas. That is like, or I don't know if that's like the actual term. It's like a there's another term for it. There's a term for the Buddhist one. I'm actually looking it up now. Like Buddhist. That is an actual thing, or like Hinduism, that's another one. But like in the context of like an American school and this random ass Google review that was like like my kid was accused of like drawing swastikas. For one, I feel like it wasn't a parent writing that. I feel like it was the kid. And he thought that by like putting it on Google reviews, he'd like get away with like, yeah, I wasn't drawing swastika. I wasn't trying to be edgy. See, I was trying to respect Buddhist culture. There might be a lot I'm missing out on in that story. Like maybe that kid was legitimately like, imagine the bad luck of a kid that's like trying to do a report. Yeah, Google review your school. Doing a report on Buddhism, and then like your teacher is just like, how dare you draw swastikas? Like, and then this kid is like going to Google reviews to try and like fix the situation. But I don't know, I feel like just knowing a lot of kids that like in middle school, I feel like out of things that I've seen, it was a kid trying to be edgy, right? Like, right? I don't know, especially after telling that first story too. Like, oh no, it's two snakes. It's two snakes, they're just lying down on each other. Like, come on. But yeah, enough about talk of that though. Enough about talk of that. Work today was actually pretty good. We had a lot of cool conversations about different like languages or different scripts that people can learn. I don't know why people insist on being edgy in their humor with Nazis. Yeah, no, same. Like when back in my day, back in my day, being edgy was like listening to My Chemical Romance and talking about, you know, like how like like my blood is black like my soul, and like trying to think of other things. Like I have a group of white friends that are worried about American culture being oh come on. Like American culture being replaced. American culture is already like this, like very interesting, like your culture is the main, yeah, exactly. For one, culture is mainstream. Their culture, American culture is already the mainstream. But second of all, like American culture and history is already like this really wild hodgepodge of like different cultures, like diasporic cultures, indigenous cultures, and like that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But like in terms of it being replaced, that's like people that complain about like new slang, right? And I'm not talking about people that complain about like their slang being appropriated. That's different. But it's like the old, like the boomers being like, back in my day, we talked properly. We didn't use this slang like lit, or that's not even a good example, like slay. You know, like the people that are like, that's not proper English. And it's like, okay, language is always evolving. And like slang, like that could become like the new norm. Or it could be like the way of slang from the 90s. It could just fade away, you know? Like what's the use in complaining about slang? Like it's... You think that in your youth you didn't also like say things like, oh my god, what's 90s slang? That's tight. That's toit. That shit's toit. Wait, I think I'll be right back to read the chat. I think I hear schnackery. Yep, it was schnackery. Being edgy in class is eating food while class is going on. Yeah. Or like, oh man, I have some like high school edgy stories, definitely. Like I had a health class where there was this kid that was just wild. Like stories about him still linger in my head because like kid, you know those like safety pins? Oh wait, this might be a little too gory. So okay, let me start off with some less like gory stories about the same kid. This was when I was in high school, so we were the same grade. You might hear schnackery in the background, by the way, but so this kid, he you know how like gum is wrapped in those like kind of tinfoil, like it's paper and tinfoil wrappers. I remember he like he forced it into like a power outlet during free time in health class, and like I think electrocuted himself somehow. Not like in a deadly way, but I didn't see it myself, but I do remember like, because my back was turned to the whole thing, but I remember seeing like a light, like a spark. And then another story, I'm gonna go back to the one I was about to say, is that, you know, those safety pins, he just thinking about this is like kind of weird. He pierced his own cheek with one. You know what I mean? Like he took out the safety pin, or like, is it the same or a clothespin? You know, the one that like clasps around. He pierced through his inside cheek first, and I don't know how he made it connect. I think he bent it, but like I just remember like being like super disgusted and being like, oh, I hate this class. I hate this class for real. Like, wait, I'm the electrocuted, not the pierced kid. Oh no, Maze Shark, no. Yeah, so it's the same kid. It's the same guy, too. I don't know what happened to him, but like he was definitely the edgiest of the edge. We don't have our own holidays. All holidays are your holidays. Wish I had Meat Space, Friends of Color. Aw, man. Bring back oh yeah, the WhatsApp. I wish I had a toggle that was like my tongue out. Just But yeah, so man, Edgy high school kids. Yeah, that I don't know what happened to him. I don't even know if he's in my high school yearbook, because one of the things was that I was in one of those, like, you see, I'm one of those I'm one of those burnt out gifted kids. Bear mlem. Yeah. Meh. Actually, you can see it in my picture, this picture. I'm gonna keep calling this my high school picture. There we go, I got a little mlem. Would you like an accidental edgy story in class? Yeah, go for it, May Shark. I'm curious. I don't know if I did anything edgy. I was mostly, in high school, I was mostly like a teacher's pet. Actually, I feel like I grew out of it in high school. It depended on the teacher, but for the most part, I was a teacher's pet, and then, like, I was never really a delinquent as far as I know. Yeah, burnt out on the academic track, yeah. Gifted honors, that kind of thing. And then the health class was the one class where it was with the God, I like cringe to say this, but it's like, oh, the non-honors kids, you know, like not cringing at them, but it's cringing at the fact that I used to be like, oh, I have my classes with the fellow honors kids, and this one class, like, oh, it has the plebeians, it has the non-honors. Like, I was definitely one of those kids growing up. You know, it's cringy to look back at myself. I need a Mike's hard look at myself. But yeah, so like, but even if in classes where I wasn't a teacher's pet, I just would not talk. I was like pretty quiet unless someone talked to me. Like, I don't think I ever got in trouble for talking too much. And I remember the few times I ever did get in trouble were like heart-stopping to me. I was just like, oh no, I'm a good person, I'm a good student. And the one times that someone had like yelled at me for talking too much was when it was like a substitute teacher, or I remember specifically it was like I rode the school bus, and there was like a substitute bus driver one day, and I think I was talking too much to my friend or laughing too much or something like that, and the bus driver called me out. They were like, you are like why are you being so talkative, you know? And like, here I am, I'm not usually used to people calling me out like that, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, and it like lingered in my head for like the rest of the day. I was like, he thinks I'm a bad person because I talk too much. No, everyone needs to know that I'm a good person. You know. Man, yeah, that's the people pleaser, you know, growing up. In first year high school, we were asked to do a terrarium. Ooh, cool, terrarium. My friend bought a class, her garter snake, and it almost got out several times, and we found out later that we were not required to bring animals to school. Oh no. So like, when your teachers found out, were they just like, what the hell is that? Like, wait, garter snakes are cute though, aren't they the ones that like they don't bite? Garter snake. Or even if they do bite, it's not. Oh, that's adorable. They're so small. Hello, Nomi. We're just chatting for a bit before we get into some collective art making. Hello. Mayshark just shared a story about bringing a garter snake to school. Wait, that's adorable though. They seem like pretty small and like unobtrusive, you know? Like, how did the school find out, or did your teachers find out? Is that why you guys got in trouble? Or did you guys get in trouble, or was it just like later on you found out like, oh crap, like we're not supposed to do that? Yeah, Nomi, how's your how's your visit to the Tooth Fairy go? That does remind me, I guess it's more lax because it was college. But also, oh yeah, you said high school, so this is high school. I remember in high school there were a couple of times where someone brought a bird, but it was like a bird that they like, they found it was injured. It was injured and they brought it into class. And the more I think about high school, the more I feel like the teachers gave us like a lot of free time. I don't know, then again, it's been over 10 years since I was like, you know, 10, 11, 12, 1, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's been 14 years since high school, since I graduated. Man, it's been 14 years, but like every time I try to remember high school, I feel like every story I have is like, oh yeah, we had free time and then this happened. We had free time and I was talking about this and we had free time and I'm like, damn, we got like a lot of free time from what I remember. Or is it just that like free time is the stuff you remember and the actual academic stuff is like is so boring that it just got like, sucked out of my head. I have 2 spots to look out for, but nothing bad. Ah, okay. No, that's good. That's good. Man, I'm glad because like I do have a dentist appointment 2 Saturdays from now, and I'm kind of nervous. It's been a minute since I've last been, so I know they're gonna be like, bro, what did you do? What did you do? It would be funny if like I came back from the dentist appointment and on my model I'm like missing a tooth. They didn't find out. We just covered the cage with our bag so we didn't get in trouble. Okay, that's good. That's good. They're so cute though, those garter snakes. No trauma for now. Yeah, it's been 8 for me. Oh man. I think so. 8 years ago. Man, the pandemic screwed up my perception of time. I keep thinking 2019 was just like a year ago. But dang. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like I feel like we had so much free time. But maybe it's because in college, you don't get free time because then you just leave, right? Like if your professor runs out of things to do or say, you just get dismissed early, right? Or like the cool thing with college is like if your professor just doesn't show up, then like you don't have class. Whereas like in high school, you're supposed to be there, so like they have to hire a substitute. And then if the teacher runs out of things for that day, then you get free time. Yeah, time is soup since we had minor time quake. Yeah. What you do? Like as in like college? Well, in my college experience, yeah, you could just leave. Like I lived in college, so I just stood in the dorm room. Thank God I had a roommate that went out a lot. Actually, yeah, I used to live on my not on my college campus, but like apartments next to my college campus. And I would just stream elements. You're so late. Stream elements. Yeah, I've never lived the dorm life, but every time I like went to visit friends, it always seemed like super tiny. I don't know if I would have I did sleep in a dorm once, like for an event. It was like one of those like, oh, bring the high schoolers to college and see what college is like type of things. And it's like, I was helping out the youth, and I got to sleep over in one of the dorms, but it was like emptied out, so there was like nothing in that dorm room. But like it was tiny. It was like, dang, how do people live like this? Oh snap! BIBINGKUB ART going live. I gotta go. But yeah, like I did live in the apartments, and like I always my roommates, like I'm still friends with some of the people who were my roommates. They know that I like never left the room unless it was like class time. Very much like now, I like hardly ever leave my room unless I like absolutely have to. We have to wait 30 minutes if the professor doesn't show up before we can leave. Oh, 30 minutes? Dang. For us, it's 15. If 15 minutes passes, then we can leave. But I think it also depends on how long the class is, because maybe it's 30 minutes if you have like a class that's like 3 hours or longer. Wait, how long are classes usually? Like, I definitely know how long high school classes are, but I've actually forgotten how long like the shortest of college classes is, because I feel like a lot of my classes were one of those like, oh, you only meet once a week, but it's like a 3 to 5 hour class. I commuted to college, but NYC proper is like 2 hours each way. Oh man, that is like, I have to admit, I am like, I keep saying like I'm jealous of like New York City's commute, or like I guess public transpo, because in Los Osos it's getting better, but it's it's kind of hard out here. I do have like there's one school that I went to where the commute was like 3 hours one way, 3 hours the other way. And I remember I was listening to the Percy Jackson audiobooks, and I remember I finished them within a week because of that commute. Or I finished at least like one of them a week. This is before I found out about express buses. Ooh. Yeah, when Beans and I went to New York earlier last year, we found the bus system to be a bit confusing. Subway, not so much. Or yeah, subway not so much, but the bus, it was something like, for some of them you have to get the ticket from like a machine outside and then you can enter it, but then I forgot. There were like some buses where it was like, oh, if you have like a pass on your phone, you're fine, but like other ones you had to like pay at a box outside. I already forgot. Want to go to New York City again? God, let me take the train, please. Yeah, I kind of want to go again, though. I do have a Japan trip this time around, but me and Beans, like, man, we liked our trip. We liked our New York City trip. I can show you around, but I'm not in the city enough. I'll let you know, like, whenever we swing back around again. It was fun, and we recently found out we have a friend that lives out there too. He moved from Los Osos to New York City. Yeah. Wait, what was I gonna say? Let me know what you want to do so I can. Ah, okay. We stayed in. What's a way to cover up the name of Manhattan? Bearhattan. I think it was Bearhattan, wasn't it? Like, it's like the most populous place in New York City. But yeah, like sometimes I do miss like the college life. You know, just having a community. Manhattan. There we go. Manhattan. I do miss a little bit of the college life sometimes, and I'm friends with Times Square. I heard that I avoided it. I avoided it when I was there because I guess the equivalent in Los Osos would be Berrywood. Like, yeah, like I guess yeah, Berrywood where all the stars are on the floor. Okay, like as a Los Osos local, don't go there. Like it's so like overhyped, but it's such a scam. Like everything there is like to be honest like a bit of a scam. Like the only time I go there is when my bus commute takes me there, and I like, you know, if I'm really hungry, I'll like go eat somewhere like there, but like only a fast food place. But like it's a tourist trap, yeah. I don't know if Times Square is the same, but that's the vibe I got whenever I look at those videos that are like, don't do these like tourist trap things. I can second that. When I was younger, I visit my abuela a lot. So many different cultures and people. Oh, Queens is the most diverse. Ooh, I'd be down to check that out. But there are a lot of tourist traps. Yeah. I'm definitely the kind of person that like when I take a trip somewhere, I try to watch as many like videos about like tourist traps, but also now that I think about it, I didn't mean to like devalue like your interest in Times Square. Know me. If you want to go there, I'm sure it's like beautiful, right? I've seen like videos of for one, the ball drop at New Year's, and then didn't Flay have like, or like the Maki Runes, they made like an ad thing for Flay that you can like show off in Times Square. It does seem really cool. The only thing I got from Times Square was cool spray painting. I avoided everything else. That I want to see. Actually, I saw that too when I was in New York City. I saw like we were randomly just walking and people were like doing really cool like murals and spray painting on a wall. It was really nice. And then right next to it was a band. I don't know if the two were related at all. But it was such a vibe. I liked it. I'm guilty of going to more bougie areas, usually around NYU, since I played a lot of card games in college. Ah, cool. I would like. What's really interesting to me, I've been around a lot of like college campuses in Los Osos, and like, I typically like different kinds of college architecture. Yeah, that, and you can find a lot of street artists. Yeah, and street musicians. Best thing from my childhood was going through during Christmas time and seeing Christmas displays and the rockets. Ooh, nice. And street rats. Hey man, they're just trying to live their life. They're just trying to get that pizza. I feel like, you know, like that infamous picture of the pizza rat, like the rat just like getting the pizza and like going under the train tracks. Yeah, the pizza rats, exactly. I feel like that can also happen in Los Osos. We're starting to get like a pretty good like subway system here. I've definitely seen rats. No pizza rats yet. Street cockroaches, Hey, forget about it. Forget about it. Hey, I'm walking over here. Morph LaRoche. Hey, I'm Joey Wheeler. Let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I play Time Wizard and Baby Dragon. Make Thousand Dragon. Equip him with kunai with chain. Alright, I think the nerves have gotten out. I think would you guys be down to make some art together with Google Slides? I'm gonna, since there's we found him. He's in York. He's in York. Here's what I have. You guys ready? I had like a backup plan too in case, but actually let me do this. Yeah, art. So we're gonna make art with Google Slides. And I was saying earlier I was a little bit nervous because I'm like, oh, what if I share the link in chat and like strangers come in and just mess everything up, you know? But for one, it wouldn't be the biggest deal. I would just abort mission. We would switch to something else and like that would be fine. And I have a contingency plan like if that shows up. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think that's just my anxiety being funny, you know? I don't know how to use Google Slides. It's okay. I'm gonna teach you guys. We're gonna test it out together. We're gonna test it out, okay? So, and you know, like, this is the first time for me too. I've taught a lesson like this before, but it was through Zoom during the pandemic, during the Panera Bread. So it can be done. I even have samples, but I've never done it through. I've never done it through Twitch before. So let's see if this link even works. Okay, try it out. Panera Bread, yeah. Try it out. See if you're able to access it. Okay, I see an anonymous snake. And yeah, another cool thing is that it won't show your email, I don't think. Yeah, you're an anonymous dragon, whoever just entered. Yay! Nomi's here. But yeah, if you guys want to join in, there you go. The link's in there. And what I wanted to do is, and if you guys don't want to join, that's also fine, because then it could just be a lesson, you know? It could just be a lesson. So we're gonna make some art with Google Slides, and it's basically using shapes and lines. We got an anonymous raccoon. Oh yeah, feel free to direct to a slide, like, you know, slide 4 is available, 5, and if we need more slides, we can switch to that. But yeah, we're gonna be using lines and shapes, and then I have a tutorial, but I also want to show you some samples. This is made by other people. It wasn't made by me. Like I said, I taught this before, but only once before. so yeah, I'll teach you guys how to do it. What's up? So look, it seems like the link works. So yeah, and feel free to label. Okay, I see you labeling your slide already. And then once you're ready, I'll show you guys like what to do, basically. So, yeah. Who is this? It's me. It's me, Chris Pratt. Hello, Matthew. Thanks for joining the Google Slides. But yeah. All right, let's get started then. And then if people also enter in, I'll go back and teach as well. But yeah. So what I found out is that, like, for one, I wanted to do this because, like, if we use something like Magma, which I don't know if I want to use because of the AI stuff, or there was that other one you guys recommended to me. It was like Drawpile. I do want to get into that. I just haven't set it up yet. But this one kind of forces you to not really draw, but use shapes and lines. So for one, the shapes tool, if you guys want to try it out on your slides as well, you can. But over here, let's see, hopefully Magma doesn't continue AI. Yeah, I also hope they don't, because I liked using it. And I was trying to find an alternative. I didn't really check out Drawpile, but it looked like you had to install a program. And like, I kind of like how Magma was just like, here's the link, you can draw. But it seems like, I don't know, am I correct in that Drawpile you have to like everyone that wants to participate would have to like install it and find like a server essentially? I'm not entirely sure. So I'm I'm open to some alternatives. But yeah, if you guys want to try it out with me, so we got some shapes up here. If you go like up here in this toolbar, and you see where it says shape, you just click on any of these shapes. And you can just, once you like click and drag, there you go. You got yourself a shape. Now that seems pretty simple, right? But what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to play around with like fill colors. So when you have this selected, any shape that you make, if you go up here to this like toolbar, look at the little bucket, go ahead and click on fill color. You can change the color, which seems pretty like obvious, right? You can do that. But here's some next level stuff you can also do. So in this toolbar where you see all the colors, it says right up here, solid, right? It also says gradient. So you can also fill it with a gradient. So if we click on like any one of these, I'm just gonna do this yellow one over here. It fills it with a gradient. So that way, like if you draw something like an apple, you can give it a little bit of dimension, like make it look like it has shading, you know? So you can do that. You can also, if you want it to be less like graphic designy and more like an actual object, you can also remove the stroke, or you can adjust the stroke. And what I mean by that is when I click away, look at the shape that I just made. I feel like I should be like demonstrating this on a blank slide, but you guys could see this, right? So when I click away, you can see that there's a border around it, right? You can actually take out that border by going up here, once again, to the top. Click on where it says border color. It's this pencil with a line under it. Oh, and let me know if I'm going too fast, by the way. I can also just go back and like go over things. So you can, if you want to take out the border, you click on this. You have all of these options to change the color, but if you want to take it out, you just click here where it says transparent. So transparent. So there you go. You have like a shape, no border. For me, I personally like that. Yeah, good thumbs up. Yay! Awesome. So, you know, you could do that, and it kind of makes it, I don't know, I kind of like that because then it looks like an object kind of floating in space, but also you can use it to combine different shapes together. Like, let me show some examples. This was made by like the last group that I taught this to, and it was a bunch of high schoolers. Like, the theme for them and the theme for you guys too is food. For them, it was specifically Filipino food. So these were their creations. So for example, we have here like ube ice cream. We have halo halo, which is like a mixture of different things. We have this is flan. So that's like the Americanized way to say it, right? Like like flan, but the Filipino way would be like flan or like leche flan. Leche flan. Yeah, it is ice cream. Yeah. It is ice cream. Exactly. And this person did it with like, I think this is a shape. This is the cloud shape. Yeah, there's like a cloud shape over here. So, you know, that's one way to make it. I think they also use circles. You can see circles and squares here. This one, am I right in... Yeah, look at that. So this was made, this is supposed to be lumpia, which is like an egg roll. This person, they like got a piece and made it, took out the border, and they used it to combine the shape together like that. Oh, now it looks like a finger. That's kind of weird, but like, leche plan, the best plan. Exactly. Yeah, this is lumpia over here. This is ube ice cream. The lumpia is really good. Yeah, I know exactly which student made this. Like, and the thing is, not all of these students are, you know, like super, like they don't have a lot of experience with art. Some of them do, like this student did, but like not all of them did. And that's why, like, you know, I like this project because like you don't have to be an expert at art to like make something, you know? This one I like because they did every single like rice. Like, I think this is supposed to be like rice and adobo, but like they did every single like rice. You can say some of them were dumb. No, they weren't dumb. Like, they were all really smart too. They like volunteered for this. They volunteered for this class. So I guess what I mean to say is like what a lot of people will say is like, oh, they're not artistically inclined. But like for me, I don't like that phrase because I feel like everyone to like, you know, to an extent is like artistically inclined. It's just more so like, do they have the support they need? Do they like are people encouraging them, you know? So the rise dedication, right? I feel like everyone has it in them to be an artist. It's just like they need the support and like, I don't know, like the opportunity, the support and the opportunity to do so. You know, at least that's my belief. So yeah, that's just the shape tool. There are a couple more tools that you guys can use as well. I actually trend more towards these tools. So up here, by the way, Mega Bronson, let me know if you want to join in. Same with you, May Shark. Let me know if you want to join in. Or I see, oh, someone has entered. But yeah, so another thing is the line tool. So up here, this same menu or the toolbar, you see where for you it might not say scribble, but like here we have shape, we have line, and then we have scribble. So if you click on the arrow, don't click on the scribble, click on the arrow right next to the scribble, or right here essentially, you'll get all these options. You have line, arrow, elbow connector, curve connector. The ones I'm mainly gonna focus on, but you're hanging out? Sure. The ones that I would focus on is curve, polyline, and scribble. Curve is pretty cool because you can make shapes with it. So I'll just draw over here. So I just clicked, I drag, click again, and look, it's automatically making a curve. You see how it's like it's just doing that. If I click again, the next line will also be curved. So I can make some pretty funky shapes, but what's really cool is that if you go back to your very first point, are you seeing this? So like it connects to itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and click, close off that shape, and look, it makes a whole new shape. And with this shape, it works just like with the shapes tool. You can edit the color inside. You can edit the border. You can make it transparent. You can make it light. You know, I accidentally made like a little, yeah, it's like a little fox or a little cat. See? So you could do something like that. You could do something like that. I actually didn't finish going over the borders now that I think about it. So I like to make it transparent, but you can also do stuff like, you can give it a border. You can even make the border thick. Give it a little bit more of that graphic design cartoony feel, you know? So like, I kind of like the idea of like making this into some kind of like fox, you know? But you can also, if you want to mess around with the border a little bit more, you can also edit the like, whether it's a straight line, or not straight line, what am I saying? Like an unbroken line versus like a dashed line or a dotted line. See? So now it looks like that. Now it's like a dotted line fox. Thick. But yeah. So like those are just some ways that you can play around with that. I'm gonna like put that one over here to the side. So that's the curve tool. Polyline is the same thing, but it's more geometric. So if you guys want to see my sample up here, I'm gonna click on the arrow once again. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go over here where it says polyline. So it's the same thing, except when you click on different points, it doesn't automatically curve. It just makes like a geometric shape. So if I want to make another fox or cat, it would look like that. It works very similar to curve, but it's just more geometric. So same difference, you know? You can use this for more, well, yeah, like geometric shapes. Like that. And then lastly, the scribble tool. With this one, it seems like it would work like curve and polyline, but it actually doesn't. It actually is just like more so for making organic lines. So, you know, let's I'm just gonna click and just make some squiggles, so like that, you know, and it's just gonna make a line for you, like that. And with this, you can play around with the line weight. You can play around with like what kind of line it is to look like that. That's up to you, but it won't. Let me show you. It won't close into like a shape, kind of like curve and polyline do. I'll show you what I mean by that. So let's say I want to make another fox. So maybe like this one over here. Oh, sorry, it's covered by chat, but like I'm gonna make another fox. So I'm gonna start here. Oh, by the way, I'm holding the mouse as I do this, because as soon as you release it, that's when it's gonna finish the shape. So look, it looks like it should make a closed shape, right? But it does not. It actually just like stays as a line. But you can still use it. You can still use it in different ways. Like, let me play around with the. Oh, that looks kind of funky, but but you get the point. So those are just some of the lines or some of the like tools that I'm familiar with. There might be more. In fact, like if you guys find like a new way to use a certain tool, let me know. Cause like I want to add it to my toolbox. But I don't know. So like I haven't really experimented with these, like the line, arrow, elbow connector. I am kind of curious what's gonna happen if I like oh, I thought I saw some more options here. Oh, another thing, if you use the curve or the polyline tool and you're not satisfied with it, guess what? So if you look at the fox shape I have here, if you double click, it's gonna bring up these little dots. You can actually use these dots to adjust your shape. You know, let's say I want to make it more like a fox instead of a cat. You do something like that. It also works with polyline. So if I click, then you can just adjust it like that. I don't know if you could do that with Scribble or any of the other tools. But otherwise, yeah, that's pretty much like what I know about making art with Google Slides. So I did say here that the theme is food. So like the challenge is for you to make food, but I also see that you guys are also just experimenting with it, which please feel free. If you want to make something and it's not food, it's fine. I think did I see a smidge of Gorig Wasserson? Like, but yeah, so I'd say at this point, have at it. You know, let me know if you guys have any questions or if you discover anything that I haven't like talked about yet. But yeah, look, these are just some of the things that are possible. Oh, you know what? I have one more thing. And that's like if you do decide to layer something. So you can see this big yellow shape is like in front of everything, right? It's like covering the text. It's covering myself over here. If you want to change, unfortunately, Google Slides doesn't really support like layers, or it doesn't really let you navigate layers easily. But if you want to change, like if you want this to be under everything, you would use hotkeys. You would use Control and then down, and then keep on clicking down, and eventually it'll be underneath everything. All right, so that's Control down. If you want to bring it back up, it would be Control up. There you go. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not like an art program where you could just like open up the layers and just, you know, make it go on top of everything. I think another way is you can also right click and then you can, here, where it says order, here, you can also change the placement that way. But yeah, so that is my tutorial. Excuse me. That is my tutorial on how to make art with Google Slides. So what I want you to do is just have at it. I want you guys to just experiment. Feel free to ask questions. I don't want to like hover around you guys making art because I don't know if that's gonna make you feel nervous at all. But if at any point you're just like Bibinka, I want you to look at what I made, then like feel free to tell me. But otherwise, I try not to like hover and be like, oh, let's see what Nomi's making, let's see what Matthew's making, and then okay, just for the sake of who I know this is, a normal shark. Okay, cool, got it. But yeah, otherwise I won't hover. I don't want to make you guys nervous for any reason. So, but yeah. Go ahead and make stuff. I might also make something on another slide. So, let me see. Though also, I feel my throat getting a little dry, so I'm gonna hydrate real quick. But we go ahead. Oh, that was some good water. Alright, I'm gonna go to slide 6 actually. Oh yeah, and feel free to use references too. In fact, I titled this digital collage. You know, like a real collage, or not college but collage. Like you can also, if you guys want to paste in images from like other sources, just keep it say so, you know, don't be pasting in any dicks or nothing, but like you can go ahead and like combine your work with different images on the interwebs as well. Yeah, think of it like a collage, but otherwise I do want to just introduce you guys to the different techniques. So let me go ahead and you can also incorporate text. That's another thing. Bibinka's page. And you know what? I'm going to challenge myself. I'm gonna try to draw myself, but then I'm also gonna try and draw the actual like Bibinka. Oh, you are in and out. The theme is food, so like you can do anything like your favorite food, or like a or even just like a raw ingredient like coconut or apple or something. You can do that, but you know, if you decide you want to do something different, then feel free, because I think I see like people doing like flowers and like figures. Yeah. But if you don't have any ideas, I'd say food. So I'm gonna challenge myself too. I'm gonna try and draw food. You know, I'm gonna draw like Bibinka the food, and then I'll draw Bibinka myself. So I will get a reference image. So Bibinka. I mean, Goreg is a snack. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, I need a picture of Bibinka. There's so many different types. Oh, this is making me hungry for Bibinka. Not myself, the food. The food. Okay, I found an image. I'm just gonna paste it. Okay, let's do this. Looks like it's a green. And I'm gonna talk throughout this process, but feel free to be like, Bibinka, I can't concentrate right now. You know what? I think I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a curve tool to make like the wrapping. That can be a little rounder, actually. Actually, I think that's fine. That's fine. And then I'm gonna make this green, but maybe a green that's more... Oh yeah, one thing. So if you guys want to pick a color that's not like these colors, you can actually pick a custom color. Where it says custom here, if you see where there's the plus sign in the circle, just click that. Or you can also click the color dropper. So let's say I want to get the color from the leaves over here. I'm gonna pick that, and then voila, you can actually color pick right there. But if you want a different color entirely, you can also just add custom color, and then you could like manipulate the color right here. Which I think I actually do want to do that. Oh, what did this song say? Came from Brazil. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the line a little bit. Actually, maybe that should be like more yellow. Yeah, Brazil. Okay, and I'm gonna actually draw the Bibinka. But maybe... I feel like one of these shapes would be helpful, right? Oh, that looks more like a cake. So maybe something else. So maybe just It's a circle. Nah, you know what? I think I'm gonna do another curvy shape. And then I'm going to color pick from this bibinka. Maybe like this brown color. Or it could be lighter, actually. Could be lighter. I don't like that. I want it to be like more saturated. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Brazil. Okay, so there. Does it look like it kind of looks like it's in the little wrapper, right? Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna use the scribble tool to draw a line. Like that. Brazil. It looks more like a clam, but we're gonna adjust it. And if you guys ever want to like work on a layer that's like let's say I want to work on this like leaf layer before I work on the actual like cake, you can also just move it to the side here. In fact, let's see, I kind of want to use the scribble line. How about this? Oh, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna make another leaf shape that overlaps the cake. Yeah. Like that kind of looks like it's a leaf overlapping, right? Oopsie. Okay, some things are happening. Some things are happening. The bibinka looks like more like a clam. So let's see if I can fix that. And this can actually go a little bit like shallower. Okay, so if we look carefully at the bibinka, there's like spots where it's like more cooked, right? So and it's like a deeper brown. So I'm gonna try to do that. But I think I'm gonna use the curve tool. This kind of looks like a B shape, so. feel like it could be more vibrant. You know what? That's too vibrant. So I think I realized something. If you like click on an object like this, like a shape, and then you start making another shape, I think it's going to retain those same properties. So I'm clicking on like this like brown piece over here. If I make a new like shape, I think it's gonna also be like brown like that. Yeah, it worked. Okay, cool. So I just barely figured that out right now. You guys might have already figured that out, but it took me a bit. So. Is there a way to make it so that one shape goes on top of another? Like, are you talking about like the order in which, like it's something? Let's see. I'm getting used to using layers. Yeah, the only way I know how to move them is you can right click and it'll show you like an order over here. So if I want this like brown thingy to be under the yellow part, I could just click send to back. But the hotkeys for that are also control up and control down. If that's what you mean, if you mean something different. To make one shape go on top of the other. So like overlap, right? Because I've just been like overlapping. I'm seeing in the thumbnail of your work that you're also using some overlap on that the Twitch logo, I'm assuming. Let me know if that helps, or if you want me to like kind of go through it again. But if anything, try control and the direction keys. I'm actually trying to find like other references for Bibinka, because no, actually, can I repeat it? Yeah. So you select whichever object you want to adjust. Like let's say that I want. What's a good example? Oh, you got it? You got it? Okay, cool. Yeah, just for those that didn't catch it, if you just select an object and then just right click and then go over here where it says order, that can adjust like whether it's behind or in front of something else. Actually, I'm going to adjust this whole section to be like that. I feel like, there we go. Okay, what else should I add? Maybe like more, I guess, different types of like brown colors. Oh, you know what? I can use gradients now that I think about it. I keep forgetting about gradients. Because I actually haven't experimented with gradients a lot. I feel like there's a way to change like the orientation, because like this is like going from the center outward. Is there a way to change it so that it's like... Yeah, you can! You can! Sorry, I just found out about this. So if you guys are wondering, some of you might have already figured it out, but you go to fill color up here, click it, make sure you're on gradient, and then click on the add custom color, this like plus sign within the circle. You can actually adjust it so like, you know, this is like white on the inside and then orange on the outside. If you change it to like linear, it goes like in a different direction. You can change like, you know, let's say, yeah, I think I want that. I think I want like the white coming in from the corner and the orange in like the center. You can also change the colors too. Rotate with shape. That's interesting. Okay. Like, but you can also change the color. So if you click on either side of these, like these thingies, you can change it to a different color. I think I'm actually gonna try that. And this one, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Ooh, okay. So that does add some dimension to your shape. That's cool. But actually, I think I might want it a little different. Ooh, it's a little too vibrant. What if I do the reverse? Oh, that's a cool effect. Okay, so I made the gradient the same as like the background, and that made a pretty cool effect. You just have to remember it's this color, close to dark yellow. Okay, gradient, same thing. Oh, but I want to change the orientation. I like that! I like it! Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a cool effect. Okay, I think I'm gonna do some more, but with like lighter spots now. So like here. So one part of the gradient is going to be... Oh, thank you. I got some, I'm assuming this is tea. I'm gonna mute for a second. Oh man, Beans just put down some homemade raspberry milk tea. Like it's just raspberry tea but with like milk in it. It's so good. I'm just like, why do we keep going to boba? Okay, boba's good. I love boba, but man, we could just make this shit at home. One of those like, wait a minute, we could just do this at home. That sounds good. Yeah, it is. We also do have like I have a make your own boba pack, but it's like over a year old. I think it might have gone bad already. I don't know. Let's do this, but then lighten the color. Can I change this? Yeah, let's lighten it. Just make tea and add a fuck ton of sugar. That's me, baby. That's what I do. That's how I like my tea and coffee. To the point where it's not even tea and coffee anymore. It's like sugar water, sugar milk. Who told you my recipe? Oh, you gotta go, but leave you with a little drawing. Thank you, Nomi. I'm gonna check it out right now. I'm gonna check it out. Let me just finish getting a color here. There we go. Let's see what you did. Oh, cool. Look at the flower. Oh my god. Okay, so you figured out the gradient thing. Cool, cool. Bye, fellow. Yeah, thank you, Nomi. Oh my gosh, the gradient. And then the little Hershey Kiss sugar cookie. I love that. Oh my god, the cute little like arrows. And the hearts. And you use the scribble. You use the scribble tool. I love it. I love it, I love it. I'm just so like, oh, you got the gradient down. You got the gradient down. I love it. And the little hearts. Use the hearts to make the 4-leaf clover. Cool. Cool, cool. Thank you. And have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your day, Nomi. Thank you, thank you. Cute, cute. I'm like looking at like thumbnails over here and they look super cute. And yeah, don't feel like you have to stay the entire time. If you guys are done with your drawing, then you're done with your drawing, you know? But I'm also having fun just experimenting. There's a lot that like I said, I taught this before, but this is the first time I'm also experimenting with it myself. Make it brighter. There we go. Oh, look at that. Not sleeping yet, but gotta do a little. Yeah, that's my understanding too. Is like, you know, whenever people have to step away, you don't even have to say what it is. But you know, regardless, I hope you have a good rest of your day. You know. It's like when I raid into people, I do want to stay and chat, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten. I have to go eat. So I understand. Okay, let's make some more shapes. I think maybe just one, and then I'm gonna work on the leaves after. Or maybe I should work on the coconut. Ooh, that's nice. Can I extend this? Oh yeah. Looks cool. Okay, so, how should I go about the leaves? Because the leaves, they have like red striations. Like, I have made mopicha pie. Ooh, do you want me to check it out? Shall I assess? Let me just finish making a shape real quick over here. Just gonna make it a nice little thing like this. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, is it okay if I look at your pizza pie? Pizza pie, yeah? Alright, cool. Oh my gosh! It's a new OC drop by Matthew. Mi chiamo Giorgio Cleaner Purse. Giorgio Cleaner Person. I actually don't know any Italians other than buongiorno. Gli piacciono la mele. I bring the pizza. I bring in the pizza. Mangiamo amici. Fresher from Costco. Oh my god. I feel like we have to somehow like show this to Randon. Like it has to be like an NPC for Twitch Plays D&D, right? It's Giorgio Cleaner Person. Oh my god, is it like it's Goreg Washers. It's like George Washington like became Goreg Washerson And now we have Giorgio cleaner person, because get it? Washer, cleaner, son, person. Is that what you were going for? Because this is genius. That's genius. Mi chiamo is that like mi llamo, like in Spanish? Mi chiamo Giorgio cleaner person. Gli piaccio no la mele. Your apples are pleasing to me. Technically talking about, yeah, exactly. I mean, you got the pie, you got the pizza pie. It's funny because, like, you know, I'm from Los Osos, so like we don't call it pie, but like, is that more widespread in New York City that you call it pie? But I know of it, you know. I'm not gonna be like, what, you call it pie? That's so strange. Like, come on, I watch TV. I know a little thing or two about stereotypes. Oh god, please don't like clip that or anything. But yeah, like I like it though. It's so cute. And then freaking, this is what 6 years of HS Italian can do. Oh, cool. No, yeah, because like this seems like legit. It doesn't seem like it's just you just like threw together some words like I bring it a pizza. Like, it's pronounced amici, right? Is it amici or like, or wait, is it amici? But if it's two C's, is it a ch sound, right? That's the impression I get. I feel like I've seen a couple Italian words that look like that. Lipiacciano. Yeah? Ah, okay. Le mele. I bring it the pizza. Mangiamo amici. Fresher from Costco. Amici. Okay, cool. Amici. Yay. Okay, we're learning today. No, that's cool. What did my 3 years of Spanish bring me? Yo soy bibinka. Yo gusto. Pizza pie. Yo quiero Taco Bell. I know a little bit more than that, but like, I need a script. Triggering Italians, oh no. A cucca da pizza. Let me tell you why. Isn't that from that one tweet? Like, let me tell you why, what is it? The mafia isn't a vibe, isn't an aesthetic. And then someone's like, a cucca da pizza. Listen here, you little shit. I wonder if Renan is Italian. I always thought he might because he really likes The Godfather. You know what? Confession time? I don't think I've ever seen it. Or if I did, I was very young at the time. Because I don't remember, like, much from it. I know it's one of those iconic movies, but I personally have not seen it, as far as I know. I've seen all the references. I feel like a lot of my knowledge of, like, movies older than the 90s is from Simpsons parodies. Like The Shining, or the Shinin. He got that shin. It's from The Simpsons. So in terms of your shapes over here, Matthew, is this one made with the curve tool? And I think these are the clouds, right? I'm still thinking about Giorgio cleaner person. What a name. Mi chiamo Giorgio cleaner person. You got the cloud shapes, we got the circle. You got the Twitch logo, which did you? Oh, is this a combination of different shapes? I'm just gonna... I have Control Z at the ready. I don't want to mess up your art. There we go. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, did you make the eyes with text? That's genius. I like that. You got the legs. You got the... I kind of like this style of legs, you know? Where it kind of like is kind of stubby in a way. I like it. You got the speech bubbles. As a text box with 2 bold eyes. Ah! That's a really good way to, like, do that. That's a really, like, interesting way to do your resources. To play with the resources that you got. I like it. Going for the shitty MS Paint vibe. I wouldn't say shitty, but I know what you mean. Like, the kind of, like, I don't know. It's like a... I think Mega Bronson said this before, but like when you were drawing in the whatchamacallit, the magma board for my birthday, you got the Basquiat vibe, you know? I say that as a good thing, because his art is very like, it's one of those things that people might look at it and be like, whoa, it just seems like scribbles, you know? But like the closer you look, the more you see kind of like the, I don't know, there's like a rawness about it, and there's like a like, it's like you know he's an expert because he has like the color theory, and then he's using the texture to like convey a certain feeling. So that's also what I kind of get from your art. And I know that in some ways it's like shitposty, right? I mean, it's Giorgio Cleaner Person. But, you know, I feel like there is a certain vibe that you can get from this. And it's a good one. So thank you. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. So far we got Nomi's. We got Matthew's. Feel free to hang out if you want, or you can keep on working on Giorgio Cleaner Person. I'm gonna still keep on working on my thingy, and then I think Mayshark's also working on theirs. I like I'm looking at the thumbnail. I'm already loving what I see. But take your time. Hopefully, don't make it feel like I'm hovering. You can tell me to be like, no, don't look yet, Bibinka. Don't do it. I'm still working. I don't know how to do the leaves though here, like. Oh, you know what? Maybe should it just be the scribble tool? Or one thing about the curve tool. Okay, Dad. I'm not a helicopter, Dad. One thing about the curve tool is that if you don't like connect it and you just double click, then you also have a line. I forgot to mention that. I probably should have mentioned that, but yeah, that is an option. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think we're onto something here. Oh, but you know what? I think all of these leaves can also be like gradients. Let's try that out. Still thinking about Giorgio Cleaner Person. Oh, hi Akashi. Hello. Yeah, the polar bear. Yeah, it is a bear of the polar variety. That's actually what you if you want to find this GIF, that's actually what you type into Google. Right now we're actually making art on Google Slides. Let me know if you want to join in. It's literally just Google Slides. It's nothing fancy. But it's kind of fun. It challenges you, like even if you are not confident in your art skills, it challenges you. Rice seeks. Yeah, I have a little tutorial here too if you want to know how we're making this art. So far, you don't have to know how to draw. You don't have to know. Like this tutorial is made to be like friendly to people with various you know, like, even if they're not confident in their artwork. It's made for all levels. There we go. That's what I meant. All levels. Because all we're doing is, like, we're on Google Slides. That's the fun part. It's MS Paint word art. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here's some stuff that people have made so far. We got a flower from Nomi. And then Matthew dropped a new OC. From the maker of Goreg Washerson comes Giorgio Cleaner Person. I'm about to play TF2 with some guys who are just gonna watch. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping by the way. Oh yeah, we did talk about George Washington on the last stream. Matthew yeah, Matthew's the one that made Goreg. Yeah, he's the Matthew Rice Seeker. So yeah, now we have a new OC drop. We have Giorgio Cleaner Person. Yeah. But yeah, feel free to just chill. I'm also still experimenting. Like, I made this just now, but just from experimenting. Gotta make Lincoln is so cool. Oh yeah, so yeah, we were talking about Washington during the other stream, and like the history of like the artist and stuff. His name was what was it, Gilbert Stewart? He made a pretty bitchin' like portrait of like another dude ice skating. I'll show it to you right now. Was it Gilbert Stewart? Was that his name? Yeah. So Here it is. The same guy that painted Washington made this portrait. Like in the words of Randon, like, doesn't that kind of fuck? like look, he's just he's just ice skating with his damn like arms like crossed over, right? That's swag. Long Lincoln. like look, he's got his arms crossed. If you go all the way down, look at the ice skates. Isn't that just his shoes? Like, do you think that is just his shoes and he put like a blade on it? Or do you think that's like a specialty ice skate with buckles on it? Right? I don't know. And then like, you see the little indications here that like, you know, it's supposed to look like he just skated over this like frozen part over here. He probably just did that with like a single stroke of either his brush or like a pencil or something. And there's like a lot of detail in the back too of like, see these guys are having a conversation. He's putting on ice skates. They all have like their little personalities. I like this guy in the back, or these two. Like, what kind of conversation do you think they're having, right? Like, I say it's a mighty fine day in the colonies. Like, wait, actually, what year would this have been? I don't think they would have had English accents anymore. Actually, when did like the British accent become like the American accent? You know, like 1782. So around the time of like Washington, of course, because he did paint his portrait. So were there? Oh no, it's probably like the transatlantic accent, right? The like, oh, I do declare. Have you guys seen that video of like if you slow down? I'm skating here. Hey, I'm skating over here. No, oh my god, no, if you guys keep on putting that in the chat, I'm gonna do the Joey impression again. Said no, stop it. I play Baby Dragon. Or have you guys seen the Pot of Greed? I play Pot of Greed, which lets me summon Pot of Greed, which lets me draw 3 additional cards. Kunai with chain. Hey you, that little twerp threw away your Exodia. I'm gonna kick his ass. No, Joe, I can't do Yugi's voice. Like, no, Joey, it's no use. Hey Yug, I summoned Pot of Greed. It lets me draw 3 additional cards from my deck. It do what it do, Yug. Hey you, why don't I end up with my Valentine? That's honestly like, these are the questions I'm asking as like, as both an adult and like back when I was like a preteen, just being like, why don't they end up together? Huh? Why must I go to fan fiction in order for them to be together? These are the real questions. Do what I do, Yug. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta log into Master Duel. Ship. Yeah, I was a shipper since I was since I was a wee cub. I was always a shipper. Not always yaoi either. Like Joey and Mai, man, why didn't they end up together? But for the most part, it was yaoi. But you know. I think the worst of it was when I was into Hitalia. It wasn't. We were in the trenches. BRB, yeah, no problem. No problem. Can you put a can I put a oh no, I thought like that'd be cool if I could do a whatchamacallit, a gradient on the line. Okay, I'll make this a little smaller. I don't know if I want it. Do I want to do this effect to all of the leaves? It's a little time consuming. It's a cool effect though. Okay. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will. Yeah, now that I think about it, I should— oh no! Okay. By the way, if you guys like take what I taught you in today's stream, you can do it— you can of course do it on Google Slides because that's what we're using, but Canva actually like gives you a lot more possibilities, a lot more options. You can— they have like their own I guess like image database of like assets that you can use, and a lot of them are pretty cute. So you could just look up stuff like trying to think. I don't know if you could look up Yu-Gi-Oh, but you could look up like, I don't know, Filipino food, and I feel like they will have an asset for it. It's pretty cool stuff. They also have things like guides and trying to think. Oh, frames. It's called frames. It's like you know, you have the shape of something and then you can insert an image inside of it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. By the way, something I also want to do soon is I do want to show you this cool like book I got recently. It has a art by I told you about this artist before. His name is Rob Gonsalves. Oopsie. He does artwork that's like— it's like a illusion base. Actually, why don't I just show you some of his art right now? No, you know what? Let me— I wanna finish this leaf. Okay, after I finish this leaf, I want to show you guys artwork by this guy. It's almost like a storybook, but it all has to do with like illusions and stuff. Okay, I'm almost done. No. The one thing I wish— is there a way to like lock a layer? Can I lock this so it doesn't like move around? I guess I can't. Okay, so you see how like some of the lines I'm making are overlapping on the bibinka? I'm gonna fix it. Oh wait, these lines are a little too close together. But all it takes is a little bit of layering. Actually, there we go. I think this might actually be the last one. There we go. So I have the leaves. I'm gonna take the bibinka plus all of these layers. Oh yeah, and I'm holding control so that all of them, I don't know, they're all within like the same group. And then I'm going to— no, I messed it up. Okay, you know what? In that case, yeah, it's a bibinka. Exactly. This is what I'm named after. Which I really— maybe I should get a new outfit, or I should make a new outfit for myself where I actually look like a bibinka because I don't look like a bibinka. I'm a bear. Biblically accurate bibinka? Should I make biblically accurate bibinka? What would that look like? Do you mean like might make a cute hat? Wait, you're right! You're right! I should make a hat. Oh yeah, should I shift into one of my other costumes, by the way? PNG Tuber Plus got a new update. I'm really excited to check it out, but I just saw it right before I started streaming. And like the last time I updated, it like wildly affected my like physics. So I did not want to have to deal with that right before the stream started. So actually, let me switch it up a little. No, actually, I'll just change to the outfit that is Randon. It's inspired. There we go. Or I could go back into my dancing outfit. Actually, yeah, since we're making bibinka, I should. It's time for some dancing. It's time for some dancing. Let me. Where's my source? Where's the source for my for me? Oh, here. Okay, going into the changing room. No, actually, wait. I should do it like this. Like, okay, I'm going into the changing room. Woo! And I'm gone. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm coming out of the changing room. Hell yeah. Gotta practice that culture. And actually, let me hold up my cups too. There you go. See? Para sa cultura. Okay, I feel like I'm pretty much done with the bibinka, by the way. Like does it read as a bibinka? Oh wait, the coconut shreds. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, you know what? It's just a scribble. There you go. Let's make it thick, and then make it like this color. Or should it be like a light yellow? No. Like an off-white, but still yellow tinted. There you go. Okay, so we got one coconut. Yeah, okay. I'm cooking. I'm not at the point where I can cook this IRL, but at the very least, I can make a facsimile, if I'm using that word correctly, of it. The thing with me is I know a lot of fancy words. I just don't know if I'm actually using them correctly. Oh yes, the epitome of the helioglobule alveolar something. Oh, come on. No! I just want to move the coconut. There we go. There we go. Does that read as coconut? Or actually, now that I look, it kind of looks like macaroni. Maybe I need to change it up. Maybe I need to be like scribbles like that. Maybe 8? Ah, there we go. I'm cooking. It still kind of looks like macaroni. Wait, what if I do something like literally just scribble? But okay, Yeah, stay with me here. Stay with me. Do that. Make it 8 point, and then break it up like that. I don't. Like that? Does that look like coconut? Oh, kinda. You know what? I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna take out all the little pieces because I don't like that there's so many little pieces. Okay, and then I'm gonna paste it back in and see if it looks a little less cluttered. I actually kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, I kind of like that. Well, maybe I can make it smaller though. Make it smaller, more condensed. Fix the layering so it's under the leaves. I'm gonna have to fix these layers too. There we go. Look! Nice! Okay, it like kind of looks like... It kind of looks like it, right? Wait, what if I do this? Oh, may actually... If I do that... I like that! Okay. Oh no, wait, what? Okay. 4. Nah, that's a little too stringy. It's too stringy. Yeah! Okay, I like that! Yay! Okay. We made coconut out of a single scribble. Can I change the color? Oh no. Yeah, I can, but I was hoping I could make it a gradient. But okay, cool. We got some bibinka here. We did it! I'm actually kind of proud of it. But maybe the leaves can actually be a little... Nah, it's too late to fix the leaves. It has all those lines on it. Yeah, here's this is my this is my attempt at a bibinka. Should I try to draw myself now? Yeah, let me put that there. And then let's see if I can make... Can I make myself? Start with a circle. The thing is, I'm always confused by what color my fluff is. It's like a mix between like purple and blue. Let's do that. Take out border. Okay, good start. The thing is, I don't want to use too many shapes, so I actually might use the curve tool for this. Okay, let's do something with that. But I want the fluff to be a little bit more fluffy. There we go. Okay. You know what? I think I might need more points. Like this. Like that, and then we'll adjust. We'll adjust. No, I don't know. It's I don't like that. Something like that. I'll just do it on like Make a double of that? Actually, I like that. Wait, I'm a fool. There's a heart shape. Cause Nomi made something with the heart shape. I'm a fool. Yeah, there it is. I just need to turn it sideways. Ah ha ha, ingenuity. Well, it's not ingenuity. I just stole the idea from Nomi. There we go. I guess in a way my cheeks are made out of hearts. Heh. Actually, why did I make it so I angled my head like that? Okay, let's do that. Hehe, okay. Let's make some ears. Oh, this is like the perfect ear shape. The perfect bear. Haha. Okay, we got the face. What's next? The eyes. The eyes should be next. I think actually I could do that with the curve tool. Wait, why did I do that? Oh, curve. Got the thick black outline for my eyelashes. Make it like 4. Actually, it's a bit too stark of a color. Let's make it like a gray. There we go. And then actually let's mirror this. I guess what color am my like eyelids? My droopy little eyelids, because I'm a eepy gal. It's like closer to red, right? I'm like asking these questions as if I didn't make the model. Like my sister in Christ, you made the model. Oh, damn it, wrong color. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Actually, I need some dots for the eyes. I'm looking into your soul. Or lack thereof. Go down, go down. No. Oh, too much, too much. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'll paste this over. No. Dang, I look mega eepy. Yeah, I look sleepy. It's okay though. Is there a shape for my eyebrows? Because it's almost like a almond? Like an almond joy type? It's not quite this. Not quite that either. Damn, I might just have to make it. I'm gonna flip it and reverse it. Alright, I think all I need left is like the hair and the nose, and then I think I'm down to call it. Well, not call it, but I'm down to wait until everyone's done, and then we'll take a look. We'll take a look, see what we got. But for those still working on it, no rush. I'm hoping that everyone that participated though just comes out with like a nice little like moment of like, oh wow, I made that with just Google Slides. Actually, the little hearts can go in a little bit more. Okay, let's make the hair. Let's make the hair. I don't like that. I don't like it. But we're so close. I like this music though. Okay, I think let's do that. Let's try this. 4. Then just overlay that right there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it has the same vibe. There we go. I'll just have 2 little hair fluffs. Hair tufts, if you will. And I know you will. I kind of like it. I know I look kind of bored, but like it's not boredom, I swear. It's just the shape. Actually, can I fix it? So oh no, I don't think I can. I can at least make it. There we go. So maybe I look less bored like that. More eepy. Oh, I forgot the teeth. You're my little teeth. Oh, and my earrings. Okay. And do that. Cool. Okay, earrings next. I feel like there's a shape that looks like my earrings. Yeah, it's this. There you go. Actually, let's make the outline a little goldish. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we are. No, wait, I keep forgetting like parts of my own damn design. Little blush on the cheeks. Little blushy blush. Okay. After this, it'll be done. Fish bibinka? Fish? I am no fish. Are you referring to the shapes? I am no fish. Though I do eat a lot of fish. I am pescatarian, so whenever I'm in need of protein, I consume the salmon. I haven't had any fish lately though, just because of that one food poisoning thing, but I think I recovered from it enough. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to consume the fishies. But yeah, okay, I think I'm done on my end, but don't want to rush anyone that's still working. Oh, this is so cute. Oh yeah, Akashi, if you want to see some other examples, or anyone else in chat really. This is from another class that I had taught. This was back when during the Panera Bread, the pandemic. I taught a class on basically making not a class. It was just one session, and it was like it was like a 20-minute portion. But yeah, this is some other stuff that the students made. The theme for them was Filipino food. So I got the ube ice cream. Got the ube ice cream. We got the lumpia. We got the leche flan. You're done, May? Nice. Okay, cool. Let's check it out then. Let's see what we got. Wait, this is so cute. How'd you do that? This is so cute. Oh my gosh. You got the tempura. You know, like being being a fan of Tempest is like I keep forgetting how to actually pronounce it. I'm like tempura. Well, at least I know that the American way is tempura. Tempura. It's so cute! Wait, that's really... Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. Did you make the tail with the, what's it called? The curve tool? The curve tool? And then it looks like you did the outline, like, the same color as, you know, the... You know what? It's reminiscent of your digital art. like the stuff that you usually draw. So like you have the color and then you have a darker outline for the outline instead of just like black, right? So that's really cute. And then I like that you use like the thicker line as well. Tempu-wura. Uwu. Tempu-wura. No, I like it. And then same here because like it's very slight, but you did use a gradient, right? Because I see the gradient like in here, it's a little lighter, and then on the outer edges, it's a little bit more vibrant. Yeah, the curve tool, awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, and it's very slight because if like, you know, if you just look at it at a glance, it looks like you just use a solid color, but you can kind of tell that it's a gradient. But I think it's because you did the colors are pretty close to each other. Like this is a light yellow and this is like, or orange yellow, you know? And I'm saying it's a good thing. It's a good thing with how I guess like, what's the word? There's like an easier word. I keep thinking of incremental. There's an easy. It's subtle. It's subtle. I like the subtlety in it. And then you also have. Wait, how did you? Wait, that's so cute. Oh, you used the same shape I used for my earrings. You used this shape for the uwu. I like that. And then circles for the eyes. Is this one? Oh, it's the line. Is it line tool or curve tool? But you put the little blush, which also contrasts really nice against the orange. I think that's what I'm appreciating, is that you didn't. Sometimes if it doesn't contrast enough, people will just like outline it in a color like white or black. But the vibrant pink contrasts really great against the orange. And I'm trying to think, orange. What's the complementary? It's blue. And since it's yellow, oh, you know what? That's interesting. So if it's a yellow orange, the complementary would be like a blue purple. Which if you lighten that, you get pink. Which, like, I think that's why it contrasts, like, really, really good here. And then you got here your sushi with the is it caviar? You know, or what was it called? No, not tamago. Masago, right? This looks really cool. This kind of reminds me of like Dragon Ball Z for some reason. Or sorry, I say Dragon Ball Z because I'm a filthy American. But yeah, it reminds me of like the Dragon Balls. We also got the cute eyes. Cute eyes. Is this a circle on top of a circle? I don't want to like accidentally. I know Control Z is a thing, but oh, and you use that one shape. I remember I was looking at this shape and I was like, oh, maybe I can use that for a bibinka. And then I was like, oh no, it looks a little too much like a cake instead. But this works for a sushi so well. I love it. I like it a lot, actually. It's so cute. Good job. Good job, May. It's very reminiscent of your like other digital artwork. I like that you have that you put that touch in there. And I kind of like that too. I feel like a little bit of everyone's work has a little bit of touch from their usual art style, you know? Because here you have like the gradients and then you have the color outlines that are nice and thick, right? To give it that cutesy look. Over here, like Nomi, I noticed with her art is like she's really good at like shading and like showing a lot of volume. We talked during the last art appreciation, right? Like the booba, but also the way she does hair is like it shows a lot of volume. So I like that Nomi was using a lot of gradients to achieve that effect. And then for Matthew, like I said, you got that Basquiat going. You got kind of the rawness of it, the use of like nice lines, even like the way that she did like the arms and legs, you know, has that character to it. And then also the vibrant colors. I'm trying to remember, I think when you did your bear for the magma board. No, actually you did more earthy tones. You did more earthy tones with that. So I'm seeing a little bit more of that with here in the face, here with the picha pie, and the background. This is the only thing that's really super vibrant. Actually, even this like gray is like an off-white. It's like a gray. Off-white, off-gray? So a little bit of everyone's like characteristics in their art also translates well to their like to this art, to this like version of their art. And that's cool too. I don't know what things I have in my art. I try to make things cutesy, but like I did use a lot of the curve tool. So, but I don't know. I don't know how like my art style shows in this example, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool that everyone's art style kind of shines through, you know? So, and then I did say for those that are watching or looking and like, you know, don't feel super confident in their art, you know, I did design this in a way, or I can't say I designed it. That's just how Google Slides is. But I wanted to do something in that, like, you don't need to be super confident or have a lot of art experience to join in. So I might make this not a regular thing. It's not going to be every week, but, you know, maybe once a month or something, we'll do something like this where we make art all together. It could be Google Slides. If I find a different way to make art all together, I'll do that too. But I like how this turned out. I like it. I like it. So good job, and thank you for contributing, Nomi, Matthew, and Mayshark. I love it. I love it. Is it okay? I can also ask Matthew and Nomi as well. But May, is it okay if I if I were to repost this on Twitter and tag you guys? Like, I might just like take screenshot or like save these as like PNGs. I might combine it all into one like picture, and then I might put it on Twitter, but only if that's okay with y'all. If not, I will not, you know. But yeah, it's because I want to show off the cool art that you guys made. It makes me happy as a teacher to show off my students' artwork as well. But I don't know if is it presumptuous of me to say my students. My BIBINKUBs. I want to show off the art of the BIBINKUBs. But yeah. Hopefully we'll have more times like these where we can make art together. Yeah, let me know. Otherwise, let's go back to Zatsu. And actually, I'm gonna hydrate a little while you guys enjoy the artwork up here. Oh my god, the raspberry milk tea is so good. It's so good. Yeah, I am getting a little croaky. I might call it soon. I also want to work on another project that I'm in. I don't know, it just makes my heart feel warm. Maybe it's also the music. It's also the little bit of the music, right? I feel nice knowing that you guys made some really cool art. I actually did have a backup in case, like I said, I had like anxiety about doing this. Of like, for one, anxiety that no one would want to do it, but also anxiety that, like, you know, if a stranger were to pop by, they might like click on the link and just mess it all up. And actually, on that regard, I'm actually going to download this. And I'm going to change permissions as soon as the stream is over. Then no one can touch it. No one can edit your beautiful artwork. Unless you guys want to edit it. That's fine. But yeah, I'm going to save that. But I had like anxiety that like people would pop in and mess with it, you know? But also, like, you know, there was no reason for me to believe that. It's the anxiety talking. But I did have a backup. I even set up a new scene for it. Let me see. Is it still going? Oh no, not. Oh, I need to. My backup was I was gonna do Bob Ross, but like with with MS Paint. I wanted to try it out. It is possible. I actually did. I tried it out for like a side project. What is this? What is this music? Ooh, kind of jazzy. Yeah, I was like thinking about doing that, but I might do that another time. It is possible. It's because, okay, look. Let me show you something. Brushes. Like this is the oil brush. So let's say if I'm following a Bob Ross tutorial. What does he beat the devil out of it? Okay, you got a blue color here. See, look, it has like an oil paint like texture to it. It has its limits, like I can't. There we go. See, like it has, for one, these sharp edges. But for the most part, it's pretty nice. Like, it does allow for some layering. The only thing... Oh, look, see? Crayon. What else? Like, highlighter. Is this highlighter? Yeah. Oh, marker. Good old trusty airbrush. What's calligraphy? I kind of want to check out. Oh. I think there was this one artist that y'all showed me during art appreciation that does all their artwork in MS Paint, but he does like freaking landscapes that like it kind of looks like a Bob Ross painting. I think they use this brush because I feel like I see like brush strokes or digital brush strokes that look like that. Wait, let me see. Wait, what shapes? That's the first time seeing the shapes. What's this? Wait, is it? Can we do this in MS Paint? Like the thing that we just did on the. No, I feel like. Whoa. Oh, wait. Did you see that? It changed colors for a second. Yeah. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. No, I still feel like Google Slides has a bit more capabilities, like with the curve and polyline tool. But still, MS Paint has somehow gotten... It has evolved over time. That's crazy. I'm so used to it just being... wait, can I find it? Just like... You know? like that. But it's possible. It's possible to make nice art with MS Paint. So maybe that's what we'll do. Not next time, because next time I'm going to be playing Hypnospace Outlaw again. I really like that game. I want to play it again. But I'm going to be off tomorrow. But I will be back Friday. Let me go back to my Zatsu. Yeah, I'm going to be back on Friday with Hypnospace Outlaw. And then that'll be it for the week. I am trying to test out a smaller streaming schedule just so that I have time to like also chill, prep other things. Like I keep saying that I want an overlay, but I haven't made the steps to actually get an overlay. So that's gonna be a little project of mine. I'm also working on other things behind the scenes as well. But yeah. I think this is where we're gonna call it for today. But once again, thank you everybody. Thank you. It means a lot. It means a lot to have y'all folks here chatting, but also making art together. We're gonna do it again. Sometime in the near future. We'll see. But yeah. I'll see you guys Friday for... let's see. Wait, let me stop raids. I don't want anyone to accidentally raid me when I'm ending. There we go. Okay, I'll see you guys on Friday for Hypnospace Outlaw. But let's see who is currently streaming. Milky. Oh, there's also Wait, let me check out. Let me check some stuff out. You know what? I'm gonna go on my outro screen. Real quick. Yeah, you know what? Let's go into Nomi, actually. Let's go ahead and raid into Nomi. And yeah, let's go from there. Alright, everyone. Thank you once again, and I'll see ya when I see ya.